Hello guys and welcome to day 5 of the Royal High Advent series, and in today's video I'm going to be showing you a few cool places to take some photos in Snowglobe Summit. Now just before we get into the Advent and the photo places, I just want to say that I'm trying to hit 3,000 subscribers for Christmas, so if you see me in your recommended quite a lot, then why not subscribe so I can haunt you in your subscription box as well. Who are these people? There's so many people just flying in my screen. But anyway, let's get into the Advent. Once again, I think I've only gotten one gift today. Okay, so let's read this. Dearest comrade, blessed be thy crops, that they are watered and your coffee to not taste of dung. Peace among men. Ooh, we got diamonds, cool. Oh, I've only just noticed on the little icons it shows the presents unwrapped. I've only just noticed that. Okay. Alright, so I got 2021. I see. We'll go do the fountain. So it would be really cool if I could win this halo. Which part of the fountain do I need to click on? There we are. Let me get Mafalda's answers up. Okay, this story is by Arachnocutie, and option A gives you the halo. So let's see. We didn't get it. Also, to explain the halo answers, they're not guaranteed to give you a halo every time, it's just that some answers have a higher chance of giving you a halo than the others. So that's what the halo answers are. Are you kidding me? One death. Okay, let's move on to some cool places where you can take photos in Snowglobe Summit. Now I think we already know that taking photos outside of the front of some of the buildings is a pretty cool place to take some. So let's try and get a bit more out. Need to get a bit more of the floor out of the shot. So something like that maybe. But a spot that I really like is on this path leading up to the apartments. If you watched yesterday's video, then you'll know that I made a edit out the front here. So something like this is really cute, where you can see all the lights on the trees and you can see the building in the back. Of course, if you've not got massive wings on, then you'll be able to see more of the apartments in the back. But if we go a little bit lower and try and take a photo at... trying to get the right bit. At this angle, it kind of looks like I'm looking up at the lights, which is kind of cool. Like, lights off this way that are off the... out of frame. So yeah, I think this bit here is a really nice place to get lights in, get some of the snow in, and get a building in the back also. Oh, and one thing to note, if you didn't know, Snowglobe Summit has a daylight cycle. So as you can see, it's gone a dark blue colour from the Santa thing. So some photos will look better when the sky is dark blue opposed to the pink one. It's like when Snowglobe Summit is really pink, that's daytime. And of course there's also the snow as well. This wasn't on my screen earlier, so this kind of turns on and off. I don't remember if there's actual snow in the game. Of course these ones right here are just on my screen, but I'm pretty sure that there were a different type of falling snow that would happen. But anyway, on to the next bit. And if you're looking at the clock tower, it is to the left of the clock tower, so over in this direction. If you watched yesterday's video, then you know I pointed out the sledding slopes, whatever you'd call these, and these are a really cool place to take photos. So if I went into here, like the lighting in the ski slopes, or whatever you call these, the tunnels, it's got really pretty lighting. You've got all this pink and blue lighting, and it is very fun to use in the back of your photos. I noticed that there's also a spot up here that looks pretty good. So if you go around here and try and get the right angle. Of course, sometimes you do have to play around with the positions of the camera and the avatar to get it right, but once you get it perfect, you'll be able to have a really nice background for your photo. There is also more over this way, so more over here behind the cafe. So the cafe's there, and if you fly over all this bit here, there is more of the tunnels for the sledding. And last year I had taken a photo on this bit here, which you've probably seen in my live stream thumbnails. So this is where I took it. I took the photo here, and you've got all that pretty lighting and terrain in the back. I think I also found a space somewhere over here, though I don't remember exactly where it was. Now the next two places are on the Whiplash Weave Snatcher track. So if you know what, I'm not going to follow this around, I'm just going to go down to the bottom. So the very bottom of the Whiplash Weave Snatcher track is honestly super pretty if you get the correct angle. As you can see, the lighting's changed because it is daytime. But yeah, if you're able to get this at the perfect angle, and you don't have big wings on like me, then you'll be able to get the tunnel in the back with all the pretty lighting. You'll be able to get the snowflake up there, some of the crystals, and maybe even the flowers up there. Now in here, I think would make a really good place for a group photo on this bridge. So say around here, and if you get a low angle next to the wall, say around there, and have all your friends all grouped up facing the camera. So yeah, this would make a really pretty place to get a bunch of people in, because as you can see, the bridge is pretty big, and I looked really small in that angle that I had, so you'd be able to fit a bunch of people on here. There is also this angle as well. Ah no, I'm about to fall off. Yeah, the bridge is slippery, so keep that in mind. The only issue is getting the lighting correct. Of course, the lighting's really intense here. You could get one at this angle where you can see the tunnel and also a bit of the background here. But yeah, this bridge here would be really good for getting full outfit photos and also group photos. Another one I'd like to point out is this sleigh here on the carousel. So out of the two sleighs here, this one is the best one because you get all the trees in the back, you have the blurred houses there as well. And if you wanted, you can even have the fountain girl off at the right there. And let me just compare that to this side here. See, if I tried to do that same angle on this one, you don't really get much, you just get the edge of the map and not really anything spectacular in the back. So I'd definitely say that that sleigh here is the best one to choose for a prettier background. Though this angle is kind of cute. It looks like you're heading somewhere. And this bit here is really pretty, you just gotta make sure that you don't get hit by the train. But this cave entrance here, right next to the wheel, looks pretty neat when the train isn't in it. But yeah, there were a few places where you can spice up your winter photos. Of course, half the time when you're taking photos in Snowglobe Summit, you just end up with a bunch of rock or like blue snow in the back. But of course there are locations and angles where you can end up with a bunch of colourful things in the back. And yeah, that was day 5. of the Advent. But yeah, if there's any videos you want to see me make for my Advent series, then drop a comment below letting me know what you want to see. And yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.